At the tender age of 6, to the altar I first came, prayed for Jesus to come into my heart, that I would never be the same. Yet as I departed from that place, I fell into the hand of the enemy. Taken captive I was, not knowing what it was to be free. Wandering the whole of the landscape, searching to satisfy my barren soul. Emptiness and bitterness my cup, sin and debauchery poured until full. From the days of my youth unto those of my maturity, blindness overtook my eyes. Through the haze I could barely see. Tasted of all this world offered, yet never found what I sought. Beyond the separation of the veil, a fierce battle was being fought. This young man, filled with foolish pride, outwardly filled with boldness, inwardly seeking a place to hide, taking women at will without regard of those who were harmed, grasping all that was within reach, capturing them with my vain charm. The great pain that was caused grieves my spirit to this very day. Had I been snatched into eternity at that time, surely an eternal price to pay. Yet the Lord sustained me through it all. He did not allow my life to be claimed. Still, inwardly my life was fading fast. For all my lashing out, it was I who was maimed. Sorrow overtook me at the altar, but it was a fleeting thought by the door, believing a treacherous lie, always searching for something more. Yet more was never enough, so insatiability drove me to the edge, staring down into the endless abyss just beyond this jagged ledge. Could I go on this way? Could my conscience possibly survive? The walking dead soul within was somehow able to remain alive. So I tried to do the do's, while by sheer will the don'ts forsaking. I attempted to obtain righteousness through a system of my own making. Rise up only to fail, time and time again, fighting a never-ending battle that I could never truly win. A weak and weary warrior with a sword thrust through my heart, strong only in outward appearance, inwardly falling apart. Was there no escape for me from this pitch-black prison cell? Fear and torment gripped me, a single breath away from the bowels of hell. Only here did I realize that no self-made answer could be found, crying out with all that was within me, yet expecting no one to hear a sound. At the very end of my rope, hanging on only by a thread, one moment clinging on to life, the next moment dead. Yet it was in this very place that I first heard Jesus' voice. In my spirit I knew I was being presented with a choice. Continue on in my self-efforts in the hopes of becoming enough, inwardly continuing to fall apart, while outwardly pretending to be tough. Or surrender all my self-efforts at the very foot of the cross, holding nothing back and not counting the cost. I cried out, Lord Jesus, I cannot trust myself. There is nothing for me in lustful living. There is no satisfaction in wealth. I have searched this world over to find the missing piece of my soul. I have looked high and low for that which would make me whole. What is in these things I chase? There is no eternal gain. My energy has been wasted, my pursuits all in vain. I surrender all unto you. Take everything that you desire. Deliver me from this never-ending death and light my soul on fire. Jesus responded, I hear your cries. and I have waited for this very day. Now still yourself and listen to what I say. I am here, and I have always been. I have watched in pain as you have fought this battle you could never win. Yet I knew this day would come when you would surrender yourself to me. I shed my blood on the cross so that you could be free. Sin has become your master, but I say no more. I have placed in your hand a key, and before you lies a door. Insert this key into the lock, turn and come into the other side. Invite me in, and with you I shall abide. 32 years separated the first day from the last, yet through it all he did not let go. Jesus has done more for me than I could ever possibly know. Through all of my striving, lasting satisfaction was never found. The entirety of my searching brought me face down to the ground. This is my story, and I have lived to tell, that others may hear and relate, so that they too may be delivered from hell. So if you hear these words and you find that your heart is stirred, fall to your knees now without hesitation. Pray with me these simple words. I surrender all. I want you, Jesus, and nothing more. Through all of my searching I am emptied, but it is you that I adore. I forsake these temporal pursuits and my life of worthless sin, as I realize in this moment I have been fighting a battle that I cannot win. Sweet Jesus, I ask for you to come into my heart today. Precious Lord, I ask that you come in and always stay. I declare that I am yours and you are now mine, so I forsake my past and leave it all behind. I am no longer who I was. I declare that in you I am made new. My praises are many, though my words may be few.